Do you want to go there? I said, if there's people there and they got blood in their veins and they know my music, I'll go. So they said, well, they're gonna send you a check. I said, well, whatever it is. And from the Bank of America, I got a check for $15,000, okay, which was cool, no problem. Went over there. I toured. I was playing to 10, 15, 20,000 people a night in Poland. I would travel from my hotel on these streetcars that had these tracks that would go right into these stadiums and bring the people in. And I loved it, and I would see them after the show, and they all had these little postcards with music on it. And I said, where did you get those? I said, well, we hear you over Radio for Your Music, but Cuba bootlegs and makes American music and puts it on these postcards, and that's how we got your music. I said, well, that's great. I never got paid for any of this, but it doesn't matter. I've been doing pretty good. So, but the irony of the story is, I went to Warsaw, my last date, and there was a beautiful concert hall, and I was sitting in it at the end of my tour with the head of UPI, the press service, a guy named Robert Thompson. And it was around 6, 7 o'clock at night, and I heard from the radio in the corner, the Radio Free Europe, and the announcer was saying, and they do it in a very precise manner for those that don't have language. The president landed in Dallas at 1 o'clock, and he was shot at, and it dawned on me as I was listening, it was the Kennedy assassination that was occurring. Well, I went on stage, and I cried. And I told everybody, I said, my president has been shot. I don't know what the ramifications of all this, but I cannot go on. No one in the audience knew. The whole front were all government people. I said, but one day, I will come back to your country because you've been very gracious. And I went back 40-some years to the date last year, and I did that concert.
Great story.
Really awesome.
In the book.
Better late than never. You know what? Can we call Tracy?